Hi, thank you very much for watching my earlier videos. It's been very encouraging. Today I am going to talk about the importance of the birth time. If your birth time is not right, and by right I mean accurate, the predictions may go wrong. And why so? That happens because the ascendant or the rising sign at the time of the birth begins from 0 to 30 degrees. Sometimes it happens that the beginning time is around 0 to 2, 3, 4 degrees. That's the beginning time. And the ending time is around 27, 28, 29, 30 degrees. So if the birth time is around initially 0 to 3 to 4 degrees or from 27, 28 to 30 degrees, you are at the point of joining, which in Hindi is called the Sandhi. In fact, in the sign also, you will see that they call them cusp, or they call them as known as when a sign has both symptoms or the traits in it. Say like Cancer at the ending point will have the signs or the traits of a Leo as well. That is because when things are joining, they do take an impact. Let me just give a simple example that when the sun is setting, there is a tinge of darkness. When sun is rising, there also the light is changing. So this is how the time is impacting the event or the birth. In simple words, if the birth time is from at the midpoint or on the safer degrees, which is from 5 to 27, 28, your ascendant is safe. That is the first part. There are three parts of the ascendant, that is the ascendant sign lord, ascendant star lord, and the ascendant sub lord. The ascendant star lord is the ninth part of the sign lord, and ascendant sub lord is another ninth part of it. So as when the birth happens, it happens more or less at two places, at home or in the hospital. So when it is at home, we know for sure that the time can go or may have gone wrong. But sometimes at hospital, if you are at the joining time, which I just said in the beginning, 0 to 2, 3, 4 degrees, say like it's a 1 degree, 27 seconds, or supposing it's a 29 degrees and 30 seconds and something like that. What is happening at that time? That you are born and the doctor is more concerned that you are safe. So right after the birth, which is normal or a cesarean, he'll do whatever procedure he has to follow, and thereafter he'll clean and make sure that the baby is breathing, which is the first sign. So after the doctor finds that everything is fine, the baby is breathing, he wraps up and does his ritual and gives it to the mother or the attendant. And thereafter, with his experience, he sits down to jot down the time of the birth, which is according to his experience what he has taken. At that point, if you were in and around that joining time and the doctor has taken a calculative time, which in his experience could be right, but if you are at the joining time and here 2-3 minutes are gone, your chart is disturbed in terms of time. So what will happen? The prediction may or may not go right. So this can happen with any chart, that you are at the joining time, or if it is of course a home birth. In that case, yes. If not the ascendant, the star or sub will definitely be off and on, because I have seen people coming and telling me that I was born when the sun was rising, or I was born when the cows were returning home, or it rained that day, something like that. So in astrology, this doesn't work, because astrology is a calculation. It's a very strong calculation. It's a mathematical calculation. It is a calculation of the planets and stars and their transit. And that is done absolutely in terms of time and space and place. So if your birth time is not right, you must tell the astrologer, because if he's experienced, he or she, he will correct it. Krishnamurti Paddhati has an amazing method of correcting time, and that's called birth time rectification. People who are experts can do it. Of course, it takes time. It's a bit expensive and it is expansive also, because one has to match everything. All the 12 houses have to be matched. with the time and the event that happened in the life. And to answer or solve a question in particular, Jyotish offers a wonderful solution that's called Prashna. Prashna means question at that moment, question of that particular subject. So that's also a very nice and very accurate way of answering the question. One could be having a perfect chart, still you can take a Prashna. If you're not having a chart, you're having time is not sure, there also you can take a Prashna. So I hope your birth time is correct, and if it is not correct, do take a note of it. And please remember that predictions go wrong sometimes when the birth time is not accurate. Thank you very much for watching. Please visit my website mainabhatnagar.com and please like and subscribe my channel.